Hi there, my name is Risa, and in this Lens Studio tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use the Cutout template. The Cutout template lets you create a world lens by importing just a 2D image or animation. A cutout includes movement, scale, rotation, shadow, and the ability to always look at the camera. Multiple cutouts can be added to the lens, allowing you to create a 2D scene. First, open Lens Studio and select the Cutout template to create a new project. With the Cutout template open, we are going to switch the preview video to one of our World Lens preview videos. In the preview panel, press the Image Video Mode button. Then in the drop-down at the top of the preview panel, select any of the video under the World category. If you don't see the World category, press the Switch Camera button to switch your preview to the rear camera. You should now see the template working with the cutout content applied to the world. The Cutout template supports multiple cutouts. To start, I'm going to delete the extra cutout controller objects so we can first focus on one. To edit the content of the Cutout template, let's select the remaining cutout controller Edit Me object in the Objects panel. We are then going to adjust the settings of this selected object in the Inspector panel towards the right side of Lens Studio. Let's replace the texture in the Cutout controller with our own custom 2D image. To do this, let's first import my custom image by dragging and dropping it into the Resources panel. This can be a PNG, JPEG, or GIF animation. Then, with the Cutout controller object selected, assign the texture field to the newly imported texture. Next, adjust the ground offset slider so that your image appears right above the ground. By default, a shadow is enabled, which uses the silhouette of your 2D image. You can disable it by unchecking Shadow. Also by default, Look at Camera is enabled, which means that your cutout will always face the camera. It can also be disabled by unchecking Look at Camera. Finally, if your 2D image is facing the wrong way, check the Flip checkbox. The Cutout template supports multiple cutouts in the same lens. To create an additional cutout, right-click the Cutout controller object in the Objects panel and select Duplicate. Then, in the 3D Scene panel, position your newly duplicated Cutout controller object so that it is offset from the first. To position the object, press the W shortcut, which will bring up the movement handles. You can move the object by dragging the blue and red movement handles. Note, if you want to rotate the object, make sure to disable Look at Camera in the Inspector panel. Like before, you can assign a texture to this Cutout controller object by selecting it in the Object panel and assigning its texture field in the Inspector panel. In the lens, the user can position these cutout objects independently by dragging them in the camera. Thanks for watching and have fun creating your own cutout lenses.